Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. Join us in Cardiff. We're in a double bubble, two 153s slammed together. Basically a 155 all over again, but not quite. So let's get in the cab. We are due out of here now. So we're going to be calling at, what we're calling it, Clandaf, Cates, Cardiff Queen Street and Cardiff Central. So get the door shut. Do the bell. Right, let's get going. Yeah, we've done this. This service comes down from a place called Treberhurt, and it goes to Cardiff Central. So it'd be interesting to see what this train does once it gets to Cardiff Central. Does it then go straight back? Does it then go to Barry or somewhere like that? I wonder what sort of the unit diagram is, or the unit workings are for this service. And also the fact it's a double 153. Look at that. Sort of makes it extra special. Right, out we go. We'll do a little running brake test. There we go. And up to 60 miles an hour, although we won't be able to get up to that speed before Clandaf. Only a fraction of that. How's everyone getting on with this route now? It's been out, well, as I'm recording this, it's been about, what, 2 weeks? Personally, it's blimmin' awesome. I mean, it's just the fact there's so many different lines you can go along. Like, I'll come on here as of an evening and do like a run along the line via Fairwater, and then I'll do one of these. I'll then go down to Penarth, to Coke, and there's so many different places you can go, and that's the best thing about it. Network routes are some of the best. We need to see more network routes. And I personally say I prefer this over Cathcart Circle, because on Cathcart it's all the trains actually go up the main trunk up to Pollokshields, and then they go off on the loop and into Newton and Nilston. Whereas on here, well, I suppose Cardiff Central is sort of the main station, but from there there's, yeah, you can go out basically 3 ways out of Cardiff Central, as opposed to, say, Glasgow Central, where it's just the same way every time. So I think it's got a lot more variety, this, than Cathcart. Right, we're formed of 2 coaches. We're looking for the 2 coach stock market, which I don't think is that far along the platform. It's a black one as well, it's not blue, this one. And here we are. This is Clandaf. I don't know, Cathcart Circle or Cardiff City Network. I'd say this, just because there's more variety. Both excellent routes. And then we got Cates after this. I think that's how you say it, not cafes. Cafes. Cates, I think that's how you say it. You got working lifts here? You do. Send the lift up. Hang on, can we? Yeah, up it goes. Nice. You still don't get the guard buzzes though. That's like an annoying thing about this. You don't get the ding ding from the guard. That needs to be added. Right, and let's go, because that's me doing that. What have we got on the back as well? Ah, we got the squish cab. See, if that unit was the other way around, it literally would be a 155. Because the 153 is a class 155 split in half, and then that's why you've got the squish cab on one end. So this is the closest you're going to get to a 155, apart from that back one being the wrong way around. Let's get a flyby shot. too noisy. Pretend we're in our allotment here, watching the trains. Got a good horn on it as well. There is still one thing on here, and I think they still do it. I feel like there's more 2 coaches now running around, because when the route first released, you had loads of 4 coach services. Like, it was literally always a double 150 for the Radda to Radda services. Whereas I think you now do get 2 coach 150s. But there's still, is it Fairwater Station? There's a couple of stations on there where if you're doing a 4 coach 150, one coach hangs off the end of the platform and the doors open. Not entirely sure that's meant to happen. Yeah, I think there are probably a few more 2 coach services now as opposed to 4. I don't know if they have changed something, or it's just me thinking they have. That's what we're doing. 2 Foxtrot 3 6. Something like that. Yeah, Treherbert. I know that's probably not how you say it. To Cardiff Central. Talk about a double 150. There's one there. There's another. So at certain times you get loads of 2s, and at certain times you get loads of 4s. Right, so we can speed right up here. We won't slow down until we pass the warning board for the 30. Which will come up relatively soon. And we'll start slowing down for Cates. It's a fairly straightforward route, this one. There's the warning for the 30, and we're at 70, so let's do that. Step 2. Well, at least that's what I do in the 150, so hopefully it's the same for the 153 in terms of breakage. Yeah, we're coming down quite nicely. In fact, it does come down slower than the 150. The 150 comes down a lot quicker. So usually you have to take the brakes off out of step 2, but that's actually going to be near enough spot on for coming into the station. Oh, that is actually going to be spot on. Look at that. Well, back to step 1 now. Literally spot on. So the 153 does have weaker brakes. That is when it's a double unit, as opposed to the 150. This is Cates. Nice bit of brake squill on it as well. Hello, colleague down there in the ticket office. There we are, Cates, and we are on time. So let's wait until it says Cardiff Central on the front. Cardiff, yeah, that'll do. Let's get a shot like that, double bubble. I think they might have also changed the blurry photo mode issue, which we had before. That wouldn't focus correctly on the 153. Then we got Cardiff, Queen Street and Cardiff Central. So it's only about, what, I think it said 17 minutes this one. But a nice little service, and yeah, I don't think we've done this one before. In fact, have we driven the 153 on this, on the city line? I don't think we have. Actually rammed. I think this is the university area as well. This is as a sort of like a Falmer of Cardiff. Falmer being on the East Coastway route, which is like the main university stop for Brighton. Right, let's get the door shut. No toilet. Right, into 3, I think that's 3, is that 4? That's 3. It's like 357 you do on here. I'll go up to 5. And up to 7. There you go. Depending on what platform we come into, we might have to come down to 15, because is it platform 2 and platform 5 at Queen Street? They're both 15 miles an hour. So we might have to slow down a little bit more. Although we haven't got the junction indicator, so I think we're going to be going into platform 3. Yeah, platform 3, the island. Because on the other side, you get a route indicator, which is like a number, whereas on this side it's the junction indicator here. So yeah, we should be coming into platform 3. So we can stay at 25. All the joys of learning a route. All the junction indicators and route indicators. Yes, we're coming into the island platform. Platform signs loaded in a bit later. Why are we stopping then? S-car stop marker, there it is, just there. Still a bit far up, but up we go, I suppose. Nice and steady. It's always dodgy when it's on the offset side. There. There we are. Right side door release. This is Cardiff Queen Street. The second station in Cardiff, I suppose. So it's a bit like Birmingham, where New Street is the big main station, and the second station is what? Birmingham Snow Hill or Moore Street? One of them is sort of the second one. Cool, and we're on time still. And after this is Cardiff Central. Which again, it'll be interesting to see where this service goes after. We're not going to do the next service, but it'll be interesting to see what working it then does. Does it literally go in and then back to Treherbert, or does it go down somewhere else? Although I assume it probably just goes back, because if it did go beyond Cardiff Central, it probably would just be going there as one big service, not split in half. Right, let's get the door shut. Like the was it the Caerphilly to Barry Island services? They're not like split or anything. Right. Up to 25, then down to 15. Once we sort of turn off. It's a fairly straightforward route to learn Hudless as well, because you can sort of break it up into all the different bits. Like the Penarth branch is 35 miles an hour for basically the full thing, and I think it's 25 on the points coming onto the line to Cogan. So that's quite easy. The Corriton branch, I want to say, I haven't done that one in a while, but I think that's 45 miles an hour for literally the full thing until you get to Heath low level, and then it drops down to what, 25 or 20. So do give Hudless a go on this route. And just break it up into different, even just do the Cardiff Bay branch, 30 miles an hour. Well, I think it's like 15, 20, no 15, 25, 20, and 30. Down for the 15, as we go over the South Wales main line. Nice track joint sounds on this as well. And we did have a single yellow at the last signal. So we have to be careful coming down here. There's another double 150. Literally, now I'm seeing them all now. As I've been doing a couple of these off video, and I literally wasn't seeing any double 150s. Now I'm getting all of them. That's what I took, almost about 16 there. Let's not do that. That'll probably show up on the end. Platform 7. So that is, yeah, that's on the right hand side the platform will be. The only platforms you've got to be careful of, I think, are 4 and 3. I don't think there's any services which bring you into 3, but into 4 it's a split platform, so it's 4A and 4B. And if you stop in the wrong place, well, that's not good. So, yeah, if you see 4 coming into Cardiff or 3, just ensure what you know what half you're coming into. And I don't think there's actually any intermediate signals either. So you just have to know where you're stopping. Yeah, where does it go now then? What does it do? Where do you go? Well, that just says Cardiff Central. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I think it's already at Cardiff Central. Let's just go back up. Not sure why we got an off indicator. That's, yeah, what's happened there? The off indicators are basically, think of an off indicator as bugger off, get out, bugger off. Sort of, it means the signal ahead is not red, but of course the signal ahead is quite red. That's buggered. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, I think this one does just go back. Oh, not that, not that. Let's have a look. Have a dare, no, not that one. Be the second one. Where's number 2? Oh, yeah, it just goes back in 15 minutes. That's not a bad little run to do. Come down here, sit for 15 minutes and go back. Cool, well, that is going to be everybody for today's Trenton World 5 video on the lovely Cardiff City Network crew in the double bubble 153 slash together. Links to be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, also our UK affiliate board link. Feel free to UK Departure Board affiliate board link. Feel free to check that out. Apart from that, that little bit where we went over did show up on there. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye, guys.